When I first got my PS3, I got two games, Arkham Asylum and Modern Warfare 2. I played through both of those games a lot and I loved them. And then 2 years later, Arkham City came out, and that game was amazing. But unfortunately, my opinion of that game has definitely mellowed out over the years. While both Asylum and City are like groundbreakers for the superhero game genre, City doesn't really stand out anymore. City's formula was essentially copied for the next two installments. The open world, the gliding and the grapnel boost, the free flow combat, the predator segments, the fucking crawling through the tunnels and vent opening, it was all the same. When I played Arkham Origins, I thought, this game isn't too bad. It got a little repetitive, it wasn't awful. So today let's examine the wasted potential of Batman Arkham Origins. Also, it takes place during Christmas. Arkham Origins takes place during the early years of Batmaning. Bruce Wayne basically just came back and he's a ball of fury and vengeance. He's more vicious than normal, he's using more primitive technology, and he's concerned about Black Mask, a guy who's put out a huge bounty on his head. This game's Batman is a real departure from the one from the earlier games. That Batman was older, calmer, and pretty experienced at his job. This game's Batman is super stupid in comparison.
Oh, no! Oh god! No, not the vent! No, not the vent! You stupid bat! You stupid Bruce Wayne! You stupid billionaire! You got no brains!
He's like always angry, refuses help, and makes really rash decisions. Check this out.
When the mugger or the thief stops to think twice, that is fear. That is what I am. That is why they hired assassins, because I am the reason the criminals breathe easier when the sun rises.
This whole speech to Alfred is supposed to be this badass line, but it really comes off as more edgy teenager than anything else. The new voice actor for younger Batman really pulls this off. Kevin Conroy would sound too mature for this role, but Roger Craig Smith really sells it. He's so serious, and you know he becomes Kevin Conroy, so this higher pitch, edgier Batman is just kind of funny in comparison. One of the big problems with this game, and a big problem with just prequel stories in general, is that you don't really have any high stakes because all the players you care about are going to be alive in later games. You know you're not going to die, Alfred's not going to die, Joker's not going to die. The story is interesting, but it's nothing super special or unique.
Oh man, it's the Joker!
And that's a recurring theme in this whole game, things not being super special or unique. It feels like because of the great performance of Arkham City, and a desire to stick with what works, and a time constraint, they didn't really innovate with this game.
Am I stupid? How do I get oh, okay, of course. Oh, I can't find my way, so I gotta find a vent. I gotta crawl through the vent. Alright, let's see.
To use the security codes to open this door.
If I already have the security codes, what's the point of making me do the stupid mini game? What's the point? I already have it. What kind of skill or satisfaction do I have from just spinning two analog sticks? At least with the BioShock game, I have to like move pipes.
The tools, the gameplay loops, and the traversal are the same. There's nothing I can really point at besides the time period that makes this game different. It also doesn't help the series as a whole when I can't remember which of my memories is from which game, because they're all so dang similar, except for the trash Batmobile sections. Those are from Night. Even though the boss sequences are interesting and start off stylish, they just end up being very repetitive sequences. The city makes less sense than in Arkham City or Arkham Knight because there's nothing but criminals out. It's nighttime during Christmas Eve. Why is there no one on the streets?
Whose baby is that? What? That's a bomb. That's a bomb. That's bait. I'm gonna go to this baby and it's gonna explode or something.
The game feels so small because the city isn't alive. There's no reason to walk on the streets unless you want to beat on some criminals. So basically, what I'm saying is that the only thing that Arkham Origins was exceptional at was the cinematic cutscenes, most of which were used as marketing and not as scenes in the game. It's not a bad game. It's just a really boring one, especially if you played through the others. It exemplifies everything that's boring about prequels. It also makes the later games worse because it's so much like the earlier games, so all in all, 2 out of 5. Also, I'd like to thank my friend Justine for shouting me out on her channel. She has like 80 billion subscribers, and chances are that some of you came over here because of her, so thank you very much. Additionally, also wanted to shout out my buddy Youngbok Choi who made this fleshmonk soundboard, so now you can use my voice to your advantage and make me say offensive sentences that'll probably get me canceled. Thanks for watching. Stay cool and stay fleshy.
Oh, that dude's dead. That's the fight.
You think these ties will hold me?
Oh my god.